out of everything we've seen from Kiznaiver so far, all 7 episodes, this episode is by far the best. There are no other contenders for best episode of Kiznaiver. The series isn't over, but episode 7, it hit right in the fucking feels. I can't believe how good this episode was, and even the lines of dialogue in this. I really fucking enjoyed this episode. It's another Maki-oriented episode. We find out the entire spiel, everything that happened between Ruru and Maki, and our cast even tries to befriend Maki so she's not feeling lonely or even pained by that. They want to help her overcome, to accept that Ruru's dead, so she doesn't hurt in the heart anymore. The greatest line of dialogue in this episode was, "We can't be friends, but we're fine as Kiznaivers. We share pain, our hearts are connected, and that makes us closer than any friends or lovers out there." Seeing Maki smile and laugh, holy shit. And I'm not just talking about in the backstory, when she was with Ruru. At the very end, when our main cast, everyone except Maki, had jumped into the ocean and everything to cheer up Maki because she said, "Let's go swimming instead of lighting fireworks in the rain." They had jumped in and they had felt this new type of emotion in the hearts because their hearts are connected. And they had rushed up covered in seaweed. And they were freaking out because she had pointed it out. And they were so serious because they thought something was wrong with her. She starts laughing and smiling. I had previously commented that I don't like Maki because of her terrible personality. Her character design is fine, but I can't believe how much of effect her smile and laughter has. Holy shit. As it stands right now, it's probably Sonozaki, Honoka, Nico, Chidori. Honoka right now, or Maki, whatever name you prefer for her, is tied with Sonozaki for first. Nico is a close second and everything. Chidori's third, but god damn, it really hurt my fucking heart to see her smile because we've seen how she was. She's been haunted by the grief and all of this pain she's had because she got so close to Ruru, who had an incurable kidney disease. And the closer she got, the more it hurt. Ruru died, and it wasn't her fault. It wasn't Maki's fault, but she blames herself. And she even had to cut off Ruru because if she had gotten any closer, the pain would have become unbearable. It's very painful for her right now in the heart, but it would have gotten even worse. Remember what Nico said last episode? Since they all share the pain, this is only a fraction of what Maki would feel. If they didn't share the heart's pain, it'd be 7 times greater than what it was. She's been suffering from this pain for so long because Ruru's dead. Ruru even wanted, Ruru had gotten romantic feelings for Maki. We come to find out that the entire story they're writing is based on both of them pretty much. Maki was like a teacher to Ruru. They were compensating each other's weaknesses. Maki couldn't draw, but she had a solid story and characters and everything, while Ruru could do some great drawings and everything. So they fit together like jigsaw puzzles. They were 2 peas in a pod pretty much. Ruru had even fallen in love with Maki, and they start reenacting a part of the scene and everything, a part of their manga. And Maki had to push her away. She wanted to accept her romantic feelings and everything. They would have gotten into this relationship with each other, but she pushed her away, and she had to cut off their friendship and everything because she didn't want the pain to get any more when Ruru finally died. When she finally passed on, she wanted to be with her, but she also didn't want to experience a lot more pain because Ruru was going to die either way. In this way, she could save a little of the pain for herself. It is kind of fucked up that she did cut her off and let her live the last chapter of her life, as her mom put it, alone. Ruru was a naturally shy person, and she had befriended Maki, and she was so happy to have Maki as a friend, but Maki cut her out of the picture once the pain got too unbearable. So it's kind of fucked up in a small regard, but just the entire feel throughout the anime, this episode was phenomenal. Even the music that went with it, it fit so good. Studio Trigger, great fucking job with this episode. I really appreciate what you did. With this step, does that mean they'll be able to read each other's minds now, or they're a step closer to reaching the level where the Kiznaivers can read or know what each other are thinking? Because it was talked about, now that their hearts are connected, they could eventually possibly get to mind reading with each other. Does this affect that? And also, that picture that Sonozaki had on her desk, it showed Katsuhira, her, a bunch of other children, and the doctors. We have to assume this is back when Katsuhira was, well, he had his pain and he was super cheerful and everything, and he hadn't lost his sense of pain. So who are the other children? Are any of them alive? Will they make an appearance? I have a couple questions about that. And I do like how Chidori even points out that Katsuhira is changing. He's starting to understand and wanting to develop bonds with everyone. He can understand his own emotions, even in the slightest regard. Last episode, he was disappointed in Sonozaki, but he's also able to understand other people's emotions, even in the slightest now, and he's actually making an effort. So, as Chidori put it, he's becoming wonderful. He's actually developing into a solid, great main character. I was already interested in him now, but to see how he's slowly changing with the help of everyone else, that's just beautiful. This entire episode was beautiful. The character interactions, this is a very character-driven story. Honestly, I don't even mind if the plot's taking forever and we're only getting tidbits here and there. The character interactions and the characters themselves, I could live with just that itself. So, thank you, Studio Trigger, for one of the best episodes, no, the best episode of Kiznaiver to date. I really wonder what you're going to do for the last 5 episodes. So, what did you guys think of this episode? Honestly, I teared up a little bit because all the emotion had just built up throughout the episode, and then to see Maki finally smile and laugh and actually get close to everyone, because now they're on a first name, or at least no prefixes or whatever you call those san, chan, kun things. Honorifics, I believe. They're on just, like, they just say their names now with no honorifics. So it's good to see that they're all close. What'd you guys think of this entire episode? Be sure to leave a like or comment or subscribe if you're new. Check out the links in the description where you can go and add me on Twitter and Facebook. And go check out Kiznaiver episode 7. It was a damn good episode. Oh my god. Maki with the surprise rise and best girl of the series. So yeah, this is Alex Nation here signing off. Have a good one, guys. Make sure to watch lots of anime, read lots of manga. Bye-bye.